while you're sitting on the stage and you're listening to a great speech. How do you feel great? Yeah. And do you also feel inspired? Yeah. Refreshed?
Yeah.
Or sometimes maybe even jealous? Well, for me, I have only one thought in my mind. Strong and pure. I want to become just like guys on stage. So when I first got into the club, I was overwhelmed. So many speakers had different strengths that lured my attention. Some were extremely persuasive. They're good at building the atmosphere, so their powerful words had a strong influence on the audience. Other speakers, they're good at conveying their sincerity and warmness to everyone's heart. And still others, wow, they have a talent for using high-tech visual aids and adding punchlines to every speech. So I thought to myself, yes, this is what I want to become. So I started to squeeze my brain whenever I wrote a new script. I would think, is the content inspiring enough? Or what will the audience think of my speech value, etc. In the end, I often felt exhausted. So one day, when I was struggling with my C2 speech, I started to think, why should I do this? I'm only a C1, C2 speaker. All I have to do is break the ice, have a structured speech, and that's all, right? Yeah. Inspiring the audience? Wow, that's the goal of the C10 speaker. Why should I worry about that? Then I abandoned the serious and tedious script that frustrated me for a long time and decided to talk about Jeremy Lin. I find out that I was always thinking about becoming him, becoming her, becoming just like that guy on the stage. But what about me? It's my speech, right?
Yes.
How about being the original me? Not trying to become inspiring, humorous, or touching like others. I would just be me, being Joey on stage. Well, actually, we don't have to try to become like the great speakers. You know why? Tony? They're indeed excellent speakers, but their speech styles is not necessarily suitable for us. For example, here's a scenario. One day, I see a video of Steve Jobs' speech, and I'm really impressed by his body language. So I want to mimic him, to become him. But the truth is, I'm awful at making gestures. I always think that doing this or doing this, these body languages are so pretentious. It's not natural for me at all, and my muscle gets stiff automatically. So what should I do? Any advice? Come on, help me. Being Joey? Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I have an answer too. It's very simple. Don't do it. We can do something else that we're better at. Maybe it is the vocal variety that build up the high and low in a speech. Or maybe it's something else. Discover these strengths and try to make the most of it. What seems great to someone else is not always appropriate for us. We all have a unique niche. So instead of becoming others, we should try to be ourselves on the stage. There's nothing that is absolutely the greatest speech style or the greatest technique. Excellent speeches can be delivered in various styles, and we just need to find the right one for us. A philosopher once said, "Don't try to mimic others, for the product is always a replica." Imagine if you work really, really hard, and one day you finally become just like your speech idol. Then there would be, say for example, 2 Steve Jobs or 2 Obamas in the world. But what's the point of this? We don't need another Jobs or Obama. They already exist. What the crowd needs is something new, something creative, and something groundbreaking. If we always think about becoming others, we will never find the path of our own. So seek out the advantage inside us and make it the signature in our speech. So try not to become the great speakers that you think, but focus on how to be the best of you. Stay real, be original. The potential that we have is often beyond our imagination. TME.